Fatal Run 2089 is a game that resembles some classic racing games. And to be honest, it also reminded me some mobile racing games. What's not bad, but is what it feels like in the trailer. The game is being developed by the classic and nostalgic Atari. Yes, Atari. And it's coming out to Xbox Series XS, PlayStation 5, and Windows with no official date yet, but probably 2025. Fatal Run 2089 delivers over-the-top driving action across a post-apocalyptic landscape. You'll have to race against a countdown clock at incredibly high speeds and destroy enemy vehicles by any means necessary. Apex Rush is a new fast-paced racing game coming out to PC. Race against the time on exciting tracks, with gradually increasing difficulty. Set your fastest time, battle other players on the leaderboards. The game is being developed by the studio Hazardous Games, and it's only confirmed for PC for now. And despite there's no release date confirmed, its early access version is planned to be released as soon as possible.
So I started back in Red Hill County, you know, over along the coast. But then I split the track between Grizzly River and Smoky Hill. Turned one half into a western town, and the other one into a crazy stadium with dinosaurs and jet skis. Just watch.
Recreation is a game that will allow the players to create insane and bizarre racing tracks with a complex building system with a lot of possibilities since props, lanes, ramps, and of course, many cars and customization to these cars. It's being developed by a studio called Three Fields Entertainment, and it was announced at PlayStation 4 and 5, Xbox Series XS, Xbox One, and Windows, but remembering that sometimes the studios cancel the version to the old gen, but so far it's still confirmed, and there's no official release date yet.
Satisfied? Much better.
They hurt you pretty bad, didn't they? I haven't seen you this scarred since last September.
Come on, move it! Get out of my way, jerk!
Maybe I overreact, but we'll get you sorted out.
Wreckfest 2 is an insane realistic racing game, offering the best in full-contact racing with unrivaled destruction. Witness head-to-head battles as you tear apart rival vehicles bit by bit. Powered by the enhanced physics engine, developed by the creators of Wreckfest and Flatout. The studio developing the game is Bugbear, and if you played the original game, you know how good it was. A game with extreme quality and absolutely fun. The sequel is already on early access on Steam for PC, but the final version will also be available on Xbox Series XS and PlayStation 5, but there's no release date yet for it.
You take their pieces! Throw it up there! like something came out between the seat. Ah.
Screamer is a new racing game that's being developed by the studio Milestone. It's planned to be released in 2026 on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, and Windows. Everyone has a reason to enter the Screamer tournament, and no one's backing down. Join the competition and race side by side with fearless drivers, ready to risk everything to chase what they believe in.
Hello? We're here for the tournament.
Overjump Rally is an unofficial remake of Sega Rally from the 90s. It's being developed by the studio Bonsai Rosso, and so far it's only confirmed for PC, but there's no official release date yet. It's being developed in the famous and powerful Unreal Engine 5, with stunning graphics, nostalgic music, and intuitive controls that brings classic racing to a new generation. So if you missed the original game and want to see it with realistic graphics, it's your chance now. Even if you don't know the game, but like classic games like Gran Turismo, I think you'll like it too. Kirby Air Riders is a new racing game in the universe of Kirby. Yeah, Nintendo announced a new Mario Kart. There's also a new Sonic Racing coming out that's not a Nintendo game, but it's kind of similar. And there's now a new racing game of Kirby. The game is being developed by Nintendo, and it's coming out in some moment of 2025, and will be an exclusive game of Nintendo Switch 2. We haven't seen a gameplay yet, but it's expected to be similar to the first game of Kirby in this style. That's Kirby Air Rider, a similar name, and the game shall be similar too. Five Laps at Freddy's is a kart game in the beloved universe of Five Nights at Freddy's. It's being developed by the studio Click Team and is confirmed only to Windows for now. Select one of 12 of your favorite animatronic characters and race on 16 tracks set across 4 cups. Each track is based on your favorite locations from Five Nights at Freddy's lore, including Fazbear Hills, Midnight Motorist, and more.
to say, can't hold it in this time. Got no filter, I got no filter. 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 No.
They ask, why do you love this wild, crazy sport? Because life makes a lot more sense when you're out there chasing limits. On the edge, where racers like to play. The thing about messing with the limits, though, eventually you're going to come unstuck.
Project Motor Racing is a new simulation racing game coming out. It's being developed by the studio Straight 4 Studios, and it's confirmed to 2025, but with no release date yet, and it'll be available on Xbox Series, PlayStation 5, and Windows. All the passion, beauty, and intensity of pro motorsport, merging the most iconic cars and circuits with a new benchmark in handling performance. So you're a fan of games with a realistic approach, this one may be really good.
In this sport, no one gets to buy legacy. We build it together, one lap at a time. Because legacy is not an orphan, it's all of us. It's this wild, beautiful community we call sim racing.
Endurance Motorsport Series is a mysterious racing game that promises to be really interesting, especially for fans of simulation racing games. It's being developed by a studio called KT Racing, a studio of Nacon, and it's aimed to be released still in 2025 to Xbox Series XS, PlayStation 5, and Windows. As I said, this game is a bit mysterious, because here, the players will be able to manage the race from the stands, drive legendary cars, and enjoy a genuine endurance race experience, as both driver and engineer. In this unique simulation victory can only come through teamwork. And this is a game that you, fan of racing simulator games, should keep an eye out for.
Back and started to ride straight ahead. I left everything behind. I was finally alone. I slept in roadside motels, in which I did not lack entertainment. I met different people, and I'll admit, sometimes the night didn't go my way. But in the morning, I always went on. I did most of the repairs alone on the road.
American Motorcycle Simulator is one of those simulation games that mixes a lot of things. Yes, the core of the game is ride a bike in the streets of the United States, but won't be just about that. You'll be able to modify your bike, fix problems in the bike manually, visit many different places and towns with different mini games, help people that needs assistance in the road, and much more. It's being developed by the Studio Road Studio SA, and is only confirmed to Windows so far. Actually, this kind of game is barely released on consoles, and it has no release date yet, but I believe we'll see it soon.
And at other times, happiness would turn away from me. But I ain't gonna pretend it was all happy times. I had to survive, live, and I needed to keep gas in the tank somehow. And motorcycle parts. 'Cause my baby had to have the best. But when it got tough, I knew I could always count on the Motorcycle Brotherhood. Of course, I was happy to help.